It looks like I am live. Very cool. See if I get the chat up here. I have to look for the chat. There it is. Okay. Hey, Big Will, how are you? I don't know if you got, this is the triple unboxing I'm doing. I've got from Tom, Comic Tom, I got the mystery mail call. I got a Bueller box today. And my wife is opening up this little CGC that she won't let me see. We go going on there. Hey there, Jam Sessions. Hey, Jester Rican, what's going on? How we doing? So, as I said, we're going to start with the, I guess, what should I start with? The mystery mail call or the Bueller? While she's getting everything ready. Hey, Randy. It's unboxing. I saw C. Woodward did his unboxing today. I have to check out Comic Books NYC. He's doing his unboxing. Earlier he did. Mystery mail call. Okay. All right. I got that right here. Where's that? There it is. Most of this was kind of pre-cut by me, but let's double check. I don't want to cut into anything. All right. Always love the mystery mail call, the card that you get. So let's see what that's. There's the card. All right. He packs these things in real good. Hey, anybody else do the mystery mail call? Oh, I ask that every time. Oh, Big Will, that would be something. Yeah, you did a. Yeah, it's Comic Tom. That show you did. Well, these look like some raws. I got a hardcover here. What is this? Oh, sweet. Onslaught Reborn. I was going to do a 2 for Tuesday tonight. I was going to have Onslaught. I'm not sure what this is other than Jeff Loeb and Rob Liefeld, but is this the Onslaught that's is this the Onslaught that's like Professor X from X-Men 15 and X-Men 53 on the all new X-Men 53? Is this the same Onslaught? I'm excited about that. Damn, that's a $20 book right there. All right. Let's see what's in the mystery mail call now. First, he double bagged something. So let's see what we got here. First book. Oh, look at this. It's a Thanos card this year. So I'm going to have to do this one. It's hashtag MMCDEC18. And look at that. So last month, you remember, was the She-Hulk. This month is Thanos. Thanks, sweetheart. Okay, the first book up is a signed book of Spider-Geddon 1. It's a signed, and a second printing Spider-Geddon signed by SM signed. Anybody know who? Signed Steve Maguire. Was that the Maguire? The that's cool. Spider-Gwen, Spider-Geddon, Ghost Spider, Spider-Gwen, Ghost Spider. Signed book, second printing, number 1. Nice. I don't know if he knows who I am or he just figures it out, but a Rocket Mystery from Alan Goring. The Dead Don't Forage. It's the writer. Thanks, Randy. Very cool. This looks cool. Variant edition, The Dead Don't Forage. Look at this. Looks like a Rocket Raccoon. Looks like a... I wonder if Jeff Latour and Alan Goring wrote that. It looks like Jeff Latour is writing right there. And an old school... Oh, I got more than that. Look at this. I got a Doctor Strange number 41, which I'm a big fan of Doctor Strange, as you know, with a little man thing down here. That's very cool. Bake the Snake. Maelstrom at the Center of Time. That looks pretty good. And I got a Green Lantern number 1, annual number 1 from the new 52 Rise to the Third Arm prologue. And this is from Matty Thanatos here. Very cool. I'm excited about this. I love this mystery mail call. Get a signed book, a hardcover Onslaught Reborn, which is ironic because I was just doing that. That's good stuff. All right. Thank you, Tom. Mystery mail call. That's a win. Now let's have some fun with some Bueller. Wife's getting all. You're putting all the tags on everything. Okay, so I don't see what they are. The CGC box is all going to be CGC. Oh, get ready, Bueller. I'm just about to do your box right now. A Bueller box. So far, I've seen nothing but great stuff on these Bueller boxes, and I recommend you do it. I mean, everybody who's gotten something has gotten really cool things, and I don't think that's going to change all that. Oh, yes, good packing. Bubble wrap. All right. Oh, right off the bat. This is one of those, I think it's one of those keys. I know this was on a Just the Keys episode of Bueller's The New Mutants. Can you guys hear me all right? Sorry about that if it's sound isn't great. Let's go in here very carefully. Okay. All right, let's break this out. Good stuff. First book out is Batgirl number 22. New experience, very cool. Gail Simone, right here. The newspaper up here. Let's see the next book out. You got a lot of books with on. Another Batgirl from the New 52, number 20. Nice. Yeah, well, my wife likes that one right off the bat. She looked at that. She likes Batgirl, and she's more of a DC fan. Uh-oh, DC bombshells. There they are. Yep, she's smiling right now. Bueller got a box for my wife. That's cool. Star Hunters, DC. Look at this one. Just cool stuff right here. I think that's, yeah, it's Bueller and Rubenstein. Bueller, who did a lot of Marvel covers, too. And Rubenstein, who is going to be at, I think he's going to be at C2E2. Buckler's dead, but this one. Oh, Vigilante 1. I know this book. Very cool. I like this. Thanks, Bueller. My wife is definitely interested in that one. She even brought that up. Ooh, Aftershock. Anything Aftershock I like. The Normals. Look at this. I love Aftershock comics. That's a huge one. Look at this. It keeps going. Ghost Rider rides again. The original Ghost Rider guy rides again, number 1. A Mephisto in the background. And a Bob and Joe. I wonder cover. I wonder if that's a Bob Hall, maybe. Looks real good. If that's Bob Hall, he's a local guy here. See him, like him. Oh, Define Irony. First spectacular issue of Rob Liefeld's Avengers. Look at that, Thanatos. I didn't get a Justice League. I got an Avengers. Look at that. No feet, but really cool. Look at that. Scarlet Witch, the Black Knight, Thor, and Captain America. I love this stuff. Very cool. Thank you, Bake This Thing. Look at this. Look, Bueller. Oh, Quicksilver, No Surrender. Faster than the Flash. Nice. Number 1. Racing out of the pages of Avengers, No Surrender. So I do like that series. It doesn't end. Spider-Man, number 9. Civil War. This looks like a sweet book right there. First printing. Very cool. Which Vigilante? It is Vigilante number 1. Big Will. It's Vigilante 1. November. First printing. That Spidey, yeah, that Spidey looks great. Look at that book. And I'm a big fan of the Civil War series. And this one I noticed in here, and I think everybody knows what book this is, right? Hey, Comic Books NYC, I'm just finishing up my Bueller run right now. Then I got my CGC run. So, very cool. Can't be the end. I got to get this done within 16 minutes because I got this is a nice one. Look at this book. I forget what, there's something big. I know this looks like the, when, what's his name leaves? The, what's that? 138. First Shatterstar. That's it. Bueller, right. First Shatterstar. The guy, right. That's what it is. Nice. Look at that. That's a Bueller box. That was $12. I mean, you can't go wrong with this. And he shipped it in like 2 days. All the way from the West Coast. All right. The CGC. Very cool. Bueller, thank you very much for this stuff. I really appreciate it. I really think this is going to be a new hobby for everybody. Is get Bueller boxes and mystery mail calls. Great value. You want to take the books? Wife wants to see the DC stuff. She's a big fan. By the way, she will be Zatanna this year for Comic-Cons, as I will be probably Doctor Strange. Okay, so the first, she's taking the books out of the plastic wrap, but save that plastic wrap. And the first book up is a book that we found at the con, and it was not in good condition at all. It's really beat up, but everybody knows what book this is, right? This was beat up pretty good. There's a bunch of spine ticks. It's almost like the cover is detached. There's a nice chunk right down here. There's a huge chunk out of the top over here. The goal on this one was about a 3. Liz, Bueller says you're amazing. So this one we're looking for a 3 and 3 to 3.5, and it's a 3.5. Good. You know what? This was a great find at the con. I think he paid, about $150 for it. The guy I went with wanted me to CGC it for him. I don't think that was bad. It was in bad shape. We did press it there and clean it, and it was dirty, but it looked good, and the colors are really good on this. I mean, this is one of those books that gets a nice little bump just for the color alone, because it's not in good shape by any means. The back is completely creased along the whole thing, and the front here, but there's something about the colors really pop on this for the first appearance of the Green Goblin. Also the first Hulk versus appears in a Spider-Man. That goes back in there. That goes to the guy at work. Okay, here's a fun book here. This is one I just wanted to grade. Wasn't looking for a really high grade on this. Looking for like a very fine. It's staple pulls on the side. There was a few creases here. Pages weren't the cleanest pages, but anybody know what this is? If you want to take a look at this, is House of Mysteries 179. Seawood, how are you? This is we just did my Bueller unboxing and my mystery mail call unboxing. Both were really good. This is a first ever pro work by Bernie Wrightson. That's the deal with that. It's the first Bernie Wrightson's first professional work. And we're looking for a big grade on this one. Did have some damage. It's an old book from 1969. A 7.0 for a Silver Age book is still good. It's a nice cover. I love the purple on here. Had a real problem on the back. Got really dirty up on top. And we even tried to get it cleaned by CCS, and that didn't work. Yeah, it does. CCS notes it right here. Bernie Wrightson's, Bernie Wrightson's first professional work. So hope you can see that. So that's good. Not his first cover. Now this, my friend had wanted me to have graded for him, and this is the last one of his. He's a big Penguin fan, and we were talking about the new Matina covers that were coming out, the previews of it, and he wanted to grade this book. And this was a little rougher, but he wanted to preserve it because this is a story behind this book. This is his first Batman book he ever got as a kid. He's a couple of years younger than him, but his uncle gave it to him, and he was the Penguin fan and everything else. And this is a pretty cool. I think it's a cool cover. I didn't expect a good grade on this one. He was hoping for an 8. I was much more in the 6 range. It's got a lot of ticks up and down here, and there's a nice cutout right here. Another one up here. Some old school, but it's an older book from 1967. Everything was Silver Age. You like this Penguin cover, Bake the Snake? There's a Detective 67 that he's interested in buying. It's a lot of money. It's the Penguin's on an ostrich. It's pretty funny. Here's a 6.5. So that's it. It's a cool cover. Still a good book here and there. That was for my buddy at work. Wow, my wife covers the top and the back, so there's no cheating on this stuff. Okay, you can put these back. These are going to the office tomorrow. Okay, now we have my books. These are mine. If you can't tell, here's the one I wanted to do. This was my Journey into Mystery. This is the oldest book of the bunch from 1963. This is number 95. Thor versus the Thor. Very cool. Wields 2 Mjolnirs versus 1. Great Jack Kirby here. Silver Age. I wanted a high grade on this one. I wanted at least a 7.5. It doesn't have any significance other than it's just one of my favorite covers of Thor. If you ever saw my any of my Thor videos, this is one for sure. And this gets 8.0 white pages, and that's from 1963. So I'm very happy with that. So I'll take that any day. This is a win right here. Look at that, 8.0, 95. Journey Mystery 995. This Journey Mystery up here, 85, 83, 87. All of them pretty much across the line there. That's a nice result there. Comics with NYC, I'm definitely a big fan of that. I mean, this is just the colors on this one is another one that's really good. It's a cool story. One thing I've learned is Marvel Unlimited is worth every penny. You can read any old book and you don't have to worry about opening it, but it did have a chip up here. Here's an 8.0 right here. White pages, which we went over last night. I'm a big fan of white pages. These next two books are the same. This was my, if you, any of the videos that were out there for like Comics Addiction and everybody else were doing Context X for, do a spec video. And this was my big spec video right there. And I did 2 out of my 3 copies. I did my 2 medium copies, not my highest grade one. These are the ones that I was at that con. I was showing the live thing. I picked up for $21 for one, and I think $30 for the other. Clean pressed them. It's been a while. These look pretty good. Let's see what we think of this. For those of you that don't know, this is the first Annihilus, as well as the first Franklin as a baby, I guess. So his first appearance of Annihilus, birth of Franklin Richard. So I guess that would be his first appearance, unless there's an X-23 test tube. So thank you, everybody in the chat. I'm going to read the very cool. Great penguin cover. Okay, let's see what we got on this one. The first one up grade is a 6.0. Not bad. These are tough books to grade, but I'm very happy with the 6.0 in this book from 1968. I like this 5 and 6, very cool. A 6.0 is pretty good. This was one that I there was foxing in it. There's a lot of creases on it, but it does look cool in a slab. I will say that. My first time ever seeing a slabbed one. But I still have a few other. I think you guys you ever watch one of those right there. I get that. So that's one. And the second one, let's see what this one is. Well, let me cheat. 6.5. Okay, so we got a 6.0 and a 6.5 on another one here. These could be perfect potentials for me to upgrade 2 other books, maybe the books right there. But there are, I mean, this one has a crease going right down the side over here. Maybe CGC is giving away grades for Christmas. I don't know, but I'm very happy with a 6 and a 6.5 for these. Beautiful slabs, thicker books. Off-white to white on both of them. Very cool. So quick little recap here before we go. Everybody head over to John's Comics with Kids is doing that new show tonight. I'm real excited about watching that, so I wanted to get that done. Big shout out to Mystery Mail Call. A couple of the books in there was the signed Ghost Spider second printing. Very cool. Another big one there was the Doctor Strange 41 early Doctor Strange for a Doctor Strange fan that doesn't have this book. That's very cool. Green Lantern Corps, #1, the annual. And another big one here, that Onslaught book, which I was going to do a 2 for Tuesday with them. That's real cool. And then my wife went through most of Bueller's Mail Call, but we have the Vigilante came, Spider-Man Civil War, first appearance of Shatterstar. This is all from Bueller. Quicksilver right here. And Avengers 1, Rob Liefeld cover right here. A Ghost Rider, which I think, if I'm not mistaken, is a Bob Hall cover right here, which is a big fan. A Normals #1, which I will read because it's from Aftershock. A Star Hunter. And then my wife went crazy for the DC Bombshell. She's already got her name on that. She already has her name on the Batgirl because she has all the Catwomans and Batgirls and Harley Quinns. And there's the other one right here. Great job, Bueller. And then quickly, I had 3 books earlier. I have, let me go get those. The first one really quick. You guys just saw the 2 Annihilus first appearances. God, that's really nice. I love these mystery mail calls. Like the best part of the month. 2 Annihilus 1.60. 1 6.5. my Journey to Mystery 8.0 white pages. I'm very happy with. This is part of my personal collection. I will not be ever getting rid of this book. I've been holding on to this book for quite some time. And then there was 2 other books. Did you put those back in the box? All right, I'll grab one really quick because it's a key. There was a Batman number 190. Came in a 6.5. That was really cool. Wife puts everything back for me to send back. And then, of course, first appearance of the Green Goblin, ASM 14. There you go. So I'm a really big fan of everything. Thank you, Bueller, very much. Thank you, Comic Tom. I recommend everybody get some Bueller boxes and some mystery mail calls, and tune into John's Comics with Kids in a little bit. Thank you very much for coming. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Ed D, Comic Books NYC, Bueller, Wingnut, All About Comics, Jam Sessions. I'm trying to figure out if I can read everybody here. Everybody, thank you guys very much. I really appreciate it. Take care.